Welcome back. This is Marc Rudov, branding advisor to CEOs and author of 3 books on branding for CEOs. Intra-branding, Brand is Destiny, and Be Unique or Be Ignored. You can get them at marcrudov.com/books. Today I want to talk to you about Super Bowl commercials and what a total waste of money they are. Total waste of corporate cash. Tomorrow's the Super Bowl. Going to be played at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Advertisers will be spending anywhere between $6.5 and $7.5 million per 30-second spot. That's outrageous and a violation of fiduciary responsibility because they bring the company nothing. Branding is about connection, not awareness. Remember that. And advertising is supposed to sell the product, not to entertain. Once a commercial crosses the line from being entertaining to being entertainment, it's a flop. A lot of you might remember an iconic commercial featuring Mean Joe Green of the Pittsburgh Steelers and Coca-Cola from 1979. People talked about it for days and weeks and months and years. They still talk about it. I want you to watch it now.
Please, give him out.
Mr. Green? Mr. Green?
Yeah.
You need any help? I just want you to know, I think you're the best ever.
Yeah, sure.
Want my Coke? It's okay, you can have it.
No.
Really, you can have it.
Okay.
A Coke and a smile makes me feel good. Makes me feel nice.
Be around.
That's the way it should be. I like to say,
Hey, kid.
the whole world is smiling with me. Coca-Cola as life. Have a Coke and
Thanks, Mean Joe.
Smile.
Pretty good, huh? Tugs at the old heartstrings. You can see why everybody loves it. There's only one problem with it. It was a total flop. What? Yes. Why? Because it didn't move one carton of Coke. And that's its job. So, Sergio Zyman, the VP of marketing at Coke, yanked it off the air. Wow, people can't believe that. That's right. If you want entertainment, go buy a ticket somewhere. That's not what a commercial is for. But tomorrow, everybody will be seated around the TV voting for his favorite commercial. That's proof that it is a disaster. Apple Music will be sponsoring the halftime show for $50 million. 5-year contract. This is the first year. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Now, I want to talk about a sister subject to this, and that's naming stadiums, because it's more waste of corporate cash. Tomorrow's Super Bowl will be played at State Farm Stadium. State Farm has an 18-year naming rights contract, about $10 million per year. It used to be the University of Phoenix, which was spending between $8 and $9 million a year. Imagine paying tuition, knowing that a lot of your tuition dollars are paying for the name on the building. Ridiculous. And by the same token, State Farm is not going to sell any more policies because its name is slapped on State Farm Stadium. But you look all across America, stadiums and arenas with corporate names on them, all wastes of money, all wastes of corporate cash, violations of fiduciary responsibility. The CEO's job is to maximize shareholder wealth, not throw shareholders' money in the toilet. Now let's go to 2 of my favorites, sponsored by AT&T. AT&T has AT&T Stadium in Dallas where the Cowboys play. $20 million per year. That's right. $20 million per year. Down the toilet. Let's move to San Antonio, where the Spurs play. That's a basketball team for those of you who don't know. That's $2 million a year. Now, contractually, this is the last year AT&T is involved with this arena. Who knows, it may re-up. But combined, that's $22 million a year that John Stankey, the CEO of AT&T, is flushing down the toilet. John Stankey just yanked Newsmax off the air from DirecTV. Well, his excuse was, we can't afford it because Newsmax wants $1 per home. That's $13 million. So let's understand this. AT&T can afford to flush $22 million down the toilet and get nothing. But it can't afford to pay Newsmax $13 million a year for a very good business investment in which the subscribers would be paying for that $13 million and then some. And then AT&T would have the ability to attract even more subscribers. That's how business works. But because of politics, because AT&T does not want Donald Trump to win in 24, AT&T is taking a financial hit by not allowing Newsmax on the air. At the same time, it is flushing $22 million down the toilet. So don't let anybody tell you that CEOs are a logical group. They're not. Otherwise, why would they have shoveled tens of millions of dollars to a fraudulent organization called Black Lives Matter, where the founder, Patrisse Cullors, bought 4 homes with that money and nobody knows where the rest of it went? CEOs are not as logical as you think. Now tomorrow, when you're gathered around the TV, watching the Super Bowl and seeing the commercials and voting for your favorite one, know that if you're a shareholder of any of those advertising companies, you are getting screwed in your wallet. You better do something about it because the fees per 30 seconds are going up and up and up every year. More waste. That's not what branding's all about. Branding is about connection, not awareness. So if anybody tells you, well, we have these commercials because we want more people to be aware of our company, it's a lie. If you want to know what branding's all about, contact me, Marc Rudov, at marcrudov.com. Until next time.